Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back with another SnowRunner Mod Preview, and today we're going to show you an update on the Jeep Wrangler 2021 JL, aka Project Blizzard, in collaboration with BigDubz. Big shout out to BigDubz because he's had some challenges with this mod, but the work that he's done is incredible. I have no words for the work that he's done, and today's update is really exciting. I'm excited to share this with you, but before I do, you know what to do. Drop a like on the video, drop a sub on the channel, guys. Let's jump into it. Alrighty, guys, it's time to build and customize up the Blizzard JW40. I'm excited. There's some changes, but what I want to start off by saying is, yeah, there's been some changes. There's a lot more changes that are going to happen basically in the next week or so, and I'm going to do updates as often as I can. We got the factory ride here, and we're going to keep it the factory, but we also have the Ruby 2-inch, Ruby 3-inch, and Ruby 4-inch. Tires, we've got the dualers. Nothing's really changed here, but you do need different suspension to be able to fit them. So for stock, you can have the KL1 realistically, or the dualer in 31 or 33, but obviously to try to keep it realistic, you would need to be a little bit beefier suspension otherwise. So for today's video, I'm just going to keep it stock, but I wanted to show you. Winch, we got some different winches. Diff lock, we got front lockers available. Fenders, bumpers, sport front, sport rear. We're going to have some surprises after. We got the slider hardtop, the hardtop base, and the rear hardtop glass. So pick the hardtop base, or you could, if you wanted to, you could just leave it open like this, which I'm going to today. But when you go to customize it, you would just put on the hardtop base, and then if you want the sliders, the sliding Sky One Touch is actually the name of it. Or if you want just a solid glass, you'll be able to pick those. Hood add-ons, we also got the Ruby hood put in now. So actually, you know what? Let's show what the Ruby is going to look like a little bit better. We'll put the KL1s here. Yeah, so you can have the Sport hood or the Ruby hood. Grill add-ons, we get the Ruby grill or the Sport grill. A little bit of a difference. Headlight add-ons, we get the Ruby headlights or the Sport headlights. Snorkel add-ons, we got Safari head, snorkel base. Safari head, pre-filter head, or Sport air panel. So we're gonna put the Safari head on here. Step panels, we got rock sliders, and we also got windows rolled up. Or sorry, it's a typo. We have the rock sliders or the standard step that comes like on the Sport or the Sahara. We're gonna go with the Ruby rock sliders. Window add-on, we got the windows rolled up. Rims, this is what I wanted to show you. So we got the factory Sport here, but we also get the Armory rim. If you're not familiar with it, it's Black Rhino. They make an amazing rim, and BigDubz did an amazing job to replicate this. Because we're doing it up, I am going to put the Armory rim on for today. And yeah, let's pull it out. Let's talk a little more. Okay, so the Jeep got a little bit of upgrades in the inside. We got the screen on there. I can't remember if that was there before or not, but we have the top off for today's video, and the hinges haven't been finished yet. They should be finished soon, and we're gonna add a tire carrier back there, but that's gonna be something a little special later. We got the Black Armory rims on, which are really nice. Black Rhino Armory rims, sorry. And we got the Ruby setup, so we got the Ruby hood, Ruby grill, and we also have the Ruby headlights and the KL1s. Let's fast forward to nighttime, take a look at the lighting so far. And there we go. And we're gonna work to get the hood scoop lights to grill or the grill to light up. Possibly, we'll see. I love the lighting system here. Even if you look just solely at the front lights and the way that they kind of emit the light, it's perfect. But we are gonna work on getting the fog lights set up and the light set up for the fenders as well. So let's go ahead and turn it back to daytime. So again, big shout out to BigDubz because he's been putting in a ton of effort into this JL project, and I know it hasn't been a easy task. It's probably been fun. BigDubz really enjoys the scouts quite a bit, but I know it definitely hasn't been easy. That being said, guys, we've got some things planned. So there's some things that I don't even know about the BigDubz has planned for this mod, so I can't fill you in on all of it. But we want to make it as realistic as possible, so there's going to be different bumper options. There's also going to be possibly going to be some more rim options as well, and just a couple other little kind of hidden gems to let you perfect it. So far, you know, we've got the Ruby rock sliders, the sport steps. There's just a lot of really good options here, and with the lift kits, it kind of helps bring in a little more realism, because realistically, like, you don't want to, some people like the stock natural look. I love it. You can see the suspension flex here, and this wasn't even intentional, but just how balanced this is suspension wise is incredible. Keep in mind, we're in two-wheel drive. Like, there's going to be some fine-tuning here for the engine and the setup, but overall it's turning out really good. The suspension play and movement is honestly the best I've seen in any SnowRunner mod lately, period. Let's actually grab a quick photo here. This is a really good photo opportunity. Imagine having the snorkel but no roof, right? Yeah. So let's see. We might also be able to... Okay, no, not yet. But, yeah. The goal is realism. So we want to be able to provide those options. That's why we have the rock sliders for the Ruby. We also have the normal sport or Sahara steps. The 3 realistic roof options. I don't know if there's going to be any changes to the... I don't know if there's going to be any changes to the fenders. I know the fenders vary a little bit between the Ruby and the non-Ruby. I think it's just the extensions more than anything for the plastic skirting. And other than that, yeah, that's it. And I believe we got some tow hooks to add in the rear. But so far we've made quite a lot of progress. Release. Okay, so BigDubz says we're going to be good to release within the next 2 weeks roughly. So by the end of the month is the goal. That was the original goal. But he had to save corruption in his mod files, which, you know, he worked really hard to get past that, but I think it put a little bit of a setback for us. And he's still just been grinding it. So if it is a little bit later than the end of the month, don't stress about it. It is on the way. You haven't forgotten about it. It's not canceled. It's just taking a little bit longer than we planned. But that's okay, because we want to make sure that we can perfect it as much as we can. That being said, I've talked a little bit about the 4xe version, so I want to highlight the changes coming in the 4xe version. In the 4xe version, we're going to have the windshield hood cowl area, have the charge port, and also I want to show you in the dash, you could see we have that center little cutout. On the 4xe version IRL, there's a charging light indicator there, so that's going to be positioned in there. And also underneath the light switch, there's a drive mode switch, and the engine stop switch is different on the 4xe version as well. Those are going to be the core 4xe changes to try to keep it as realistic as we can. And the 4xe version, we haven't decided yet how or what we're going to do with that, but I think it might be a Discord exclusive. You hop in the Discord and we'll set up your mod.io. Having you in the Discord is great, not only because, you know, we might be able to get a game in and nail out some SnowRunner contracts, but it gives you an opportunity to get better informed on mod projects that are either in the works or releasing, etc. And I know for myself, I enjoy connecting with the SnowRunner community, any opportunity that arises, and BigDubz, I think he does too. He actually shares a lot of mod releases, not just for SnowRunner, but also for some of the other games he enjoys, such as BeamNG, for example, or MudRunner. And I think there's just a lot of cool stuff he has in the works. And if you want to see it all, you got to be in the Discord. I don't think we can get him on Twitter. He's not on Twitter, but at least I know of. But who knows? Maybe we can talk him into it after this Blizzard releases. Also, guys, I'm going to wrap up. I want to thank you for dropping by. Drop a like on the video. Drop a sub on the channel, guys. And if you haven't already, go show BigDubz some love on some of his other mods. If you haven't, download them, check it out, play around with them. I think you're going to be quite impressed and quite surprised. At the end of the day, guys, we hope that when the Blizzard comes out, you enjoy it as much as we do. And We're excited to be in a position that when it launches, we're actually going to announce our next mod, our next plan. I don't want to say anything and give it away, and also we're actually drowning here, literally. Let's winch a little bit. There we go. All right. Oh, let's winch a little bit more. Oh, and fuel consumption is going to be different on the 4XE. But yeah, this blizzard's buried, so I think it's time to hit the garage. All right, guys, we'll catch you with the next one.